Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson, and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for skillofattraction.com. And today's attraction tips video is called Should I Respond to My Ex? Now, I decided to make this video after so many of you have been asking me if you should respond to your ex after she has finally reached out. I mean, you've been in no contact. You weren't sure if you would ever hear from your ex again, and suddenly that day has finally come that you've been hoping for. Your ex has reached out. Now what? I've done videos on how to handle this situation before, but let's dive a little deeper into this time because sometimes it does depend on the context. So in this attraction tips video, I'm going to be discussing when you should respond to your ex and when you should not respond to your ex, and how you should handle the situation moving forward. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. All you have to do is head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the contact tab, and shoot me a message from there. All I ask is that you keep your questions and messages to me rather short and to the point. Really just 1 to 2 paragraphs max. Otherwise, I'm just not going to have time to read through it and in turn respond to you. But other than that, I will get back to you as soon as I can. I do have to take care of my paying clients first, but if you're just a little patient, I usually get back to you within about 2 weeks or so, give or take. But if you need to get in touch with me right away, or you want to dive deeper into your situation, the best way to do that is, again, head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and there you'll see I have several options for you to choose from. I offer emergency email coaching that includes a response from me on weekends and holidays. And I also offer bi-weekly and monthly email coaching where I will work with you throughout that time period. Additionally, I offer phone coaching for my U.S. clients. Now, if you're outside of the U.S., I will have something for you guys soon in terms of phone or Skype coaching, but for right now, email coaching is the way to go. And I will post a link to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. In past videos, I have said that when your ex finally reaches out to you, you want to assume that she misses you, she wants to see you, and then arrange a date. While I stand by that, you also have to look at the context for them initiating contact with you, because it's not always as cut and dry as that. What you want to be careful of is she just using you, or is she just throwing you some breadcrumbs in order to keep you on the hook? I mean, obviously, in both scenarios, you don't want to be wasting your time and energy responding to her. I mean, she just really wants your attention, and you're not going to be getting what you want from her if you end up giving in to her. What I mean by she may be using you for something is, say you get a phone call from her at 2 a.m. She's drunk, she's at the club, and she wants you to come pick her up. Now, most guys would jump at this opportunity to be her hero and for a chance to spend a little bit of time with her. I mean, maybe she wants to rekindle something, right? No, she's just using you. More than likely, you've always been there for her. You're at least a little bit of a nice guy, and she knows that you want her back. I mean, really, you can't blame her for trying. But if you end up hopping out of bed or dropping whatever you're doing to rush right over there and pick her up, she's going to end up losing even more respect for you. You would be treating her like she's the prize. But as I've said before, you have to see yourself as the prize before you have any chance of reconciliation with her. In fact, you seeing her as the prize is probably what got you into this in the first place. By seeing her as a prize, what I mean is putting her up on a pedestal and worshiping the ground that she walks on. Now, breadcrumbs are a little different. I mean, she is still kind of using you because she wants your attention, but she also wants to keep you at a distance. Basically, she wants to see if she still has you. So she might do some small non-committal things like sending you a photo or texting you one word like hey, or something minor like that. And these are strictly designed to see if she could get a response out of you. In this case, she probably does miss you and she wants her separation anxiety soothed just as much as you do. However, she's not necessarily looking to get back together. Most likely she's not. and she really just wants your validation, and she's not willing to give you what you want nor anything in return, at least not yet. Again, I wouldn't really bother even responding to these, but if you feel that you must respond to them, take your time responding and only respond with something very short, like one word, like thanks or hey. The idea is that you want to put her in a position where she has to try a little bit harder or at least say a little bit more. Essentially, you want her to be investing some effort into you. And by handling it this way, you're kind of indirectly forcing her to take some action if she wants to be a part of your life. I mean, after all, she broke up with you. And if she wants to be back in your life, she's going to have to earn it. However, if she's communicating that she's been thinking about you in some way, like maybe she saw or heard something that reminded her of you, this is her way of saying that she's missing you. Or perhaps she's contacting you just to see how you've been. Again, this is her way of saying that she's missing you. Because more often than not, especially women, they're just not going to come right out and directly tell you that they've been missing you and they want to get together. But if this is what's happening, this is where you want to assume that they're reaching out to you because they want to see you. Now, she may not be open to it right away, but you do want to communicate that you're open to it. So you would say something to her about it's great to hear from her. You would love to see her and catch up, and then you simply ask her, when is she free to get together? Now, if she declines your offer, you want to politely accept it. Don't get all upset or start saying things like, well, why the hell are you contacting me then? Don't do anything like that. Politely accept it. And again, tell her that it was great to hear from her, that she should stay in touch, but you're a bit busy right now and you're going to have to let her go. Then it's right back into no contact until you hear from her again. But in the meantime, you don't want to be waiting around to hear from her. Exes tend to reach out when you have that mindset that you don't care if you hear from them again or not. And it's not that you don't care about them, it's just that you know you're going to be fine either way. Women tend to have a sixth sense about this sort of thing. And if she is going to reach out to you, this is more than likely when it's going to happen. But you just have to keep moving forward, stay focused on you, and doing what you have to do. So if you guys have found this video helpful, or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and for you to share it with any of your friends and family. And I would also really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol next to it so you get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. And in the description down below, not only will I have a link to both my contact page and my coaching page, but I also have a link to some recommended reading, some great books that will help you further understand relationships and attraction and understand women, those sort of things. These are all great books that I've read that I personally recommend and I think will be very helpful for you. But I also have a link to PayPal if you deem this video worthy of a donation. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.